Hey everyone. I'm so excited to be able to do this with you guys. I'm on this journey, and some of you have like read about it or may already know about it, but I'm on this journey to really just improve my health and wellness. I started this journey with a company called Purium, that stands for Pure and Premium. Really kind of focusing on regenerative soil and regenerative health. And so that's what I'm doing. That's where I'm at. I've decided to be a brand partner with this particular company because I believe in the values and I believe in us understanding the health and well-being of our soil and how our bodies work. So it's really kind of it's been eye-opening, and the human relationship with food is very interesting. And so I'm just learning a lot about it, not only from an outside perspective, but as well as an inside perspective. Like, what does my body actually need to thrive? And what does your body actually need to thrive? So you guys also know that I'm an apprentice midwife. And in this process, I'm working with women all over really the state of Arkansas, to kind of help them improve their health and well-being to grow amazing little humans. So this is a huge step for me. And I also encourage you guys to get some friends that will encourage you to do things that you would not have otherwise done. There's no way you would have told me, hey, Nicolle, like, do a little cooking show. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to do that. Because no. But everybody's got to eat. So let's have fun together. So today I just decided to put together a few things that I personally love and I want to share with you guys. So we're going to do like what I call a vegetable medley-ish. So what I want to encourage you guys, like sometimes on this journey, you might want like heavier foods. I want heavier foods sometimes in the evening. And so when I want heavier foods, that includes more like a sweet potato, right? This is a purple sweet potato. I've been looking for these and my Kroger had them. So had to get that. And this is a regular sweet potato, but this is purple. So you're going to get into it. Eating raw is really best and most ideal because then we don't cook out the nutrients out of our food. A lot of times our food is so fried, dyed, laid to the side that there's zero nutrients left in them. And so again, I'm on this journey to learn and grow, and hopefully you'll be willing and interested to learn and grow with me. But we've got a sweet potato. And of course I had to buy also this nice little bowl that I see people have when they're making their food. It's kind of like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's really nice and big and happy. I bought 3 different kinds because, why not? They were also on sale. So if you're looking for something like this, they're on sale at Kroger here in Conway. So today we're going to do some sweet potatoes. We're going to do some bell peppers. So falling in line with the theme of eating the rainbow. So here is a yellow pepper. Here is an orange pepper. And the yellow, orange, and green, and red peppers all have different properties and ingredients in them for nutrition. So there's that. Gonna have a little cucumber because why not? I also threw in a little bit of zucchini, and then we'll have some carrots. I cheated. They're already shredded and ready to go. So there's that. And then I've seen a couple of pages do this cabbage and chop it up really fine and toss it into a big bowl and like have a little mix. So we're going to do that. And we're also going to do my favorite. Do you guys know what my favorite is? Cauliflower, because why not? Okay, so here we go. I'm trying to see if you can see me chop some stuff up. And I'll just kind of keep talking. If you guys are there and you want to chat back with me, holler at me. I've also recorded this, so you'll be able to get on my YouTube channel and connect with me there. So with this sweet potato, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to, because it's going to take a little bit longer to cook this one, so I'm going to peel the skin off. I'm going to take one side, so we're just going to shave it off a little bit. on one side because I like to make mine long. So it just feels like we're doing something a little bit more fancy when it's shaved long. Just like that. Awesome. And I'm going to show you how quick and easy you can do this. Do you eat cauliflower every day? Nicolette says, do you eat cauliflower every day? I do, mostly because I love it. Like, I love it. Not because I feel like you have to have cauliflower every day, but because I just love it. Like, period. Great question. All right. So we're going to slice this long, kind of like this way is how we're going to slice it. Then we're going to saute this in a pan. Okay. Sorry, I had to work for that. And it's purple. And also the food that you're consuming often is best consumed raw. So this purple sweet potato, I mean, you could just eat it just like that. So just so you know, you get more of the nutrients in there when you consume raw. So this is me trying to figure out how to do a video and cook and eat at the same time. Ooh, great question, Ashley. Has there been anything that I've tried that I don't like? That's a good question. I don't want to feel like, hey, Mikey, she likes everything, because I don't really like everything. Oh, I tried mushrooms. Don't like them. I decided I would be a grown-up and I would have them, but I don't love it. Like, actually not at all. But what I also found out on this journey of regenerative health is as you are detoxing, mushrooms have parasites. Or basically it's a fungus that parasites will cling onto. And so when you're trying to cleanse your body, having a lot of mushrooms because of the fungus in it is not ideal. So yes, there are things that I've tried that I do not like, and mushrooms is number one on that list. And guess what? I don't have to have it. That's winning. So now we've got our sweet potato, and I'm going to slice that the same way that I've done the purple sweet potato. So you see how long these are? It just kind of adds a pretty little flair to your bowl or plate. And I will say, if it ain't pretty, I don't want it. So I want my food to be pretty all the time. My husband kind of teases me because I'm always trying to make food pretty. So what I'm going to do now, and I'm going to pay attention a little bit more. Last time I did a cooking class, I sauteed these sweet potatoes and then I burned them. I don't want them burned. I just want them lightly sauteed. Okay. So I'm going to turn around here, get my skillet hot. I want to show you this. This is the product. I don't know. You can't see it. It's called Chosen Foods. You can get a lot of dressings, this is avocado oil. You can get a lot of dressings from this particular company that doesn't have a lot of funky fake ingredients that introduce glyphosate into your diet. So here's a good product. They're also a part of the Project Detox, which helps you understand about glyphosate and its harm to our bodies. So let me go ahead and put this a little splash of olive oil. I say olive oil, it's actually avocado oil. Put a splash of avocado oil in the skillet. I'm going to turn it down to like 5 because I will be distracted. And so then I'm going to take these and lay them on one side and then we'll flip them. So again, you can consume these raw. You can also saute these, and that's great, and you'll have a blast. Yep. You want to coat either side. Eventually, I'll put a little pink Himalayan salt in there just to taste because that's always good. Okay, so now I'm going to get into this next thing, and I'm setting my bowl up so that it's cute and fancy. I'm going to go to this cabbage. I've already rinsed all of my fruits and veggies for the day. Actually, I went grocery shopping and I rinsed all my stuff. And so I'm really excited about that. But this one, we're going to chop and chop, chop, chop. And then we're going to start building our bowl. And you're going to be so impressed and so in love with all the things that we're doing. Anybody out there have questions on this Friday night? What are you guys doing with your families? Anybody doing anything fun? Other than watching me? Nope. Okay. Well, I've got my bowl ready. So it's ready. We're going to start here. I'm going to sit this down. And then we're going to go ahead and start dicing up this cabbage. How often does... It's a great question, Nicolette. Nicolette asked, how often does plant-based raw eating require you to go to the grocery shop or go to the grocery store? And I go to the grocery store maybe once, twice a week. And part of that is because like this will this particular sweet potato will last me probably the week, honestly. I got this one, I've got this one, I've got two of these, and I've got two of these. So this is going to last me the entire week. The other thing that I'm doing is I have superfoods. And so we've talked about this. I know you guys have seen all of my social media posts, but this particular item is called the Power Shake. This one's unflavored. 97% of your daily nutrients and vitamins are in a power shake. So that also is something that I use to help keep me full. In fact, that was the catalyst for me to even go plant-based. I feel like going raw turkey, is it cold turkey, raw turkey? I don't know. But going plant-based, cold turkey didn't seem like a reasonable option for me. It was, I needed something to transition me over to that place. And so having the superfoods as a part of my regime helped me move from a more acidic taste to a more alkaline taste. And so with that, I was able to go raw and really enjoy it. Awesome. With this new process, are you also eliminating grains? Actually, Ashley, that's a great question. I'm not eliminating grains wholly. I would like to. At some point, but I have not eliminated them wholly. So I still have grains in my diet. But when we say grains, what grains are you referring to? As far as breads, things of that nature, I try not to eat breads. So if I can get it raw and with minimal processing, that's the goal. So raw with minimal to no processing. So anytime you have a grain, more often than not, there's probably some processing in it. And through the processing process, there's a lot of glyphosate that can be introduced. And glyphosate is a chemical pesticide that is sprayed over crops. And it is really a toxic to our body. It's also considered a carcinogenic, a cancer-causing agent, which can increase the dis-ease in our bodies. So this lighting is not working for me. This is our cabbage. So I'm going to toss this in our bowl. I'm going to find a little sweet spot on the side. And you'll see it at the end. It'll be real pretty. So we're just kind of building up. And now I'm going to look back over at my sweet potatoes because I don't want them to burn. Although I did put them on low. Because when you're cooking, you don't want to cook. You don't want to cook your food to the point of cooking the nutrients out of it. So that's also really important to remember. When you're cooking your food, we're not cooking to kill it. It's already what it needs to be. If you're cooking to kill it, it's then not being nutrients. It's not providing nutrients for you, right? So if dead things, such as food, is dead, then it doesn't provide life. You get it? Do you feel what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? So living food for living beings. That's what I say. Awesome. When I did my Purium journey, they wanted me to cut out corn, wheat, barley, rice, and soybean products. Yeah, the reason why is because of glyphosate. And so you can do, I'm a big advocate of meeting people where they are. So you can do that as you can progressively make that transition. I don't eat rice. I don't eat wheat. I don't eat barley. Like, I don't eat those things because as I'm eating the superfoods and having raw plant-based foods, I'm full and there's not enough room for all of the things. So I just cut up our little bell peppers. I'm going to cut them up a little bit smaller so we can have some decent bite sizes. And that will be a little bit more fun for us, for me, as we kind of get into it. And again, our goal is to eat a rainbow every day. Ta-da. And I'm just really happy. I'm really happy to do this. And I'm really happy to do this with you guys. And this is, we're talking about cellular regeneration, cleansing our bodies from the inside out, and giving our bodies the proper fuel that it needs. I always liken, I kind of use this example of when you have a car, and many of you do, and you're low on gas, you don't put water in your gas tank. Why? Because your water is not going to help your engine run. It's not what your engine needs in order to be successful, right? In fact, it will stump your engine and cause other complications. So that's what we're doing sometimes when we're eating a high processed food diet that is not beneficial for our human body type. Here is our orange bell peppers right in our bowl, looking nice. I am going to go check and flip over our sweet potatoes. So give me just a sec. Ashley had asked a question or made a comment. I'm kind of off screen over here because I'm moving around. So we're going to turn this over. And we're just flipping. I don't have the ability to move the camera with me. Not quite that fancy. When I get my video team, then we'll have that. Ashley also says spaghetti squash was her favorite to make. I love that. It is good. It is good indeed. Good. So now I'm going to add just some carrots. I think I'm going to do it on the opposite side to give it a little bit of life, a little bit of kick, because that'll be pretty. And I want to make sure that my color wheel is nice and that we have a good little rainbow. Awesome. All right. Let's go ahead and throw in some tomatoes, right? Do you guys like tomatoes? Anybody not like tomatoes? I really enjoy the different color tomatoes because I think those are always cool. And it gives it just a nice little, well, it adds different colors to it. And it makes it pretty. Who doesn't want pretty? This is something that you can do at home. You can enjoy, like have family come together and you guys can cook or cut together, which is awesome. Awesome. Nicolette has a question. I'm going to pop that on the screen. You hate tomatoes. Okay. So she said, I saw you mention before not to mix fruits and veggies. Are there any veggies that shouldn't be eaten together or any fruits that shouldn't be mixed together for nutritional reasons? Ooh, girl, you are really in it. Okay. So the reason why we don't mix fruit and veggies is because of the digestive process. So our fruits are going to digest quickly, and they're going to digest quickly as in like 30 minutes. And then our vegetables take a little bit longer, sometimes an hour, maybe even a little bit more. So with that, that's why we don't mix them, because of the fermentation process. So when you do mix fruit and veggies together, you have an increased fermentation, which in your gut, which can cause gas, upset stomach, and so a lot of other things that can come along with the mixing. There is some information about what you should mix and not mix regarding fruits and veggies. I mean, sorry, like veggies. Most veggies can be eaten with everything. There is some information about not combining certain fruits. And to be honest, I haven't dug into that, so I don't really know a lot of that. I typically do a lot of my berries together. So blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. I'll do the berries together. But then an apple is something that I generally have on its own because of the acidity in it. So apples are feeling all their own, but it's also the acidity in it. So thanks for the question, and I'll dig in more to give you some more answers. Nicolette says, I also hate tomatoes. I think it's a texture thing. My kids, I think I've got 2 kids that don't like tomatoes. But they'll have ketchup. What? Go figure. How you don't like tomatoes and then have ketchup. But probably it's a texture thing for them. And if you hide it right, I think they'll be okay with it. Thanks, Nicolette. Hey, Kiara, how are you? Thanks for joining on this Friday night. You and that sweet harmony having a harmonious evening. Ashley asks or says, melons are best for mornings. Yes, because of the high water content. I usually don't do berries or melons together. Oh, yeah. Awesome. Thanks for filling in, Ashley. Yeah, that's great. That is true. Melons should be consumed alone. You're right. You're right. I remember reading that in the food combining section. That's awesome. Thanks for that. Thanks for that share. Appreciate you. And then Kiara chimed in and said the same thing. People say only melons with melons. I'm trying to like scroll down. Y'all, I really need a tech person. Okay. Yeah, Kiara says some people say only melons with melons. And yes, that's true. Again, because of the high water content and also the digestive process. And because it digests so quickly, then you can also cause other issues that you don't want. And it's that fermentation that we're talking about. Awesome. So I'm chopping up these cucumbers, slicing them right here. You guys, this is going to be so pretty. And you're going to be like, what? I want to do that. And you can. It's just that easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. So today my daughter kind of had a bit of a rough day. And there were so many things kind of going on, kind of a little overwhelmed her and frustrated her a bit. And so there was this one thing during the summer. It's like a TikTok craze. And it's like this guy, he's singing, change your vibe, get it together and feel alive. I said, change your vibe. Change your vibe. Anyway, so I did a whole little video of that during the summer. And she was like, if I'm ever mad and you sing that to me, I'm going to be even more mad. Well, guess what happened today? I sung it to her. Change your vibe, get it together and feel alive. I said, change your vibe. And then it goes, you feeling kind of, oh wait, how does it? You feeling kind of angry? No, you're not. You feeling kind of sad? Baby, no, you're not. Change your vibe and feel alive. Okay, so that was you're welcome for that. I feel like I'm almost done. I think, should I try this zucchini? You guys want zucchini in there? I need to hear from you. Oh, my niecey. Tell my big sister I said, hey. You guys, that's my niece, Dominique's, and her mom, Cassandra's. Awesome. So I think I'm going to just slice these long. I think I'm going to slice them long, see what that does for me. So these are the zucchini. I probably should have had like that little curly thing, you know, that little curly thing. Kiara says, yes, zucchini. Nicolette says, only if I can come grab a plate. Ma'am, you can, because this is a lot. But you know what? Here's the other thing. Let's talk about portions really quick. You said JK, but you've put a lot of stuff up that I've been like, oh, can I get an invite? But let's talk briefly about portion size. And have you guys ever like really spend a lot of time like portion controlling and feeling like you can only have so much of this and so much of that, and you have to like really adjust that. When you eat raw, you don't have to worry about um you don't have to worry about like calories. You don't have to count calories. You eat food and your body will say, I'm full. And then you stop eating. And you're like, that's it. Like that's just it. So you don't have to count calories and you don't have to say, whoa, we're doing great, by the way. I'm happy I caught this live. I am too, Kiara. I am too. So yeah, you don't have to worry about like, oh, is that too much? Is that too little? Am I consuming too much? Because really, your body will tell you like, oh, I'm full. This is a lot. I'm ready to finish, or I can actually consume that. So there's that, just a little note, especially when you're eating raw. When you start to eat processed foods or more processed foods, that's when it becomes more of an issue of like, ooh, should I actually be having that or should I not be having that? I think I just decided to dice these zucchinis. And I feel like it's just that easy. Like, if you're feeling like you want to do this, then do that. If you're feeling like you want to do that, then do that. You know, you don't have to like, it doesn't have to look like whatever somebody told you it had to look like. And then I'm going to throw this cauliflower in. And you guys, then I'm done. And I've got an amazing plate of food. Like an amazing plate of food that will keep you full and keep you happy and satisfied with your whole life. And your body will thank you. It will say, thank you. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for giving me the things that I need to grow, survive, and be amazing. I'm sorry, I just had to do it. And I had to do it that way. And legit, I'm going to put some over here and on this side. I want you guys to see this rainbow. And I'm going to, okay. I feel like I want an avocado in here because why not? Where are my avocados? I have avocado somewhere. I don't know where they are. Oh, dang. Okay. I think I'm just going to finish the plate without the avocados so you guys can see and see how quickly it happens. Oh, they're over there on the table. Do you guys want to wait while I get the avocado? Because I feel like we need that. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm coming right back. I'm right here. Avocado must happen. And we're going to take this avocado and we're going to slice it. Slice it like so, like that. I mean, how many of you guys just like hear Tab Brown in your head when you're just doing stuff? Like so, like that. How could you not? I don't know if you guys heard or like listened or read my post earlier. My husband was, I told him, I said, I think I'm going to do a cooking show or like thing tonight. And he said, are you trying to be like, he called her the felon. He was talking about Martha Stewart. I was like, are you referring to Martha Stewart, sir? He was like, yeah. Okay, you guys, this is it. We're done. And a pretty plate makes a happy plate. Here we go. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Like, can you even see it? Okay, I'm gonna call my husband in for reinforcements. Give me 1 second. Hey, Phil. Can you see? I'll pull it back and I'll pull it forward. This is our plate and we're eating a rainbow. Thanks, guys. I'll actually take a picture of this and then I'll post it so you can see it a little bit better because I don't think you can see it on there. You can also add some sea salt straight across the whole thing. That's probably the best kind of move. You're looking for some dressing, throw some olive oil or some avocado oil like all the way through. Just kind of like literally just do one of these numbers just to get it wet. And then you can consume this just like that. I'm going to have a little bit of this buffalo sauce and I'm going to line it right on my cauliflower because I can't do it without. Not that I can't. I just really love it so much. It tastes so good. I shouldn't deprive myself of things that taste that good and that are that good for you. Why would you do that? And I'm going to add our little purple around the side just to make it, give it a little bit of dash, a little cuteness. Like so, like that. You guys, he's so cute. It's so cute. It's so pretty. Give me 1 second while I get this all the way around our little bowl. And this design just came to me. So I didn't have that planned out. And sometimes you just don't have to have it all planned out, but you just go with it. Okay, and now we're done. That is pretty. I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to add it, and you guys will get to see it. And there. Ooh, you love the buffalo sauce? Yes, Ashley. Especially with some Sarah Layer. Yes, yes, yes. I support it all. Awesome, you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in to my little cooking show adventures. Hopefully there'll be some more coming up. I'm not going to schedule it because my life is too wild to actually schedule things. So if you see it pop up on your live and you're like, hey, Nicole's going to go live with some cooking, come on in the house. Come on and join me. Come on and join me. If you want to catch the replay of this or look at it later, this will stay up on Facebook, and then it will also be on my YouTube channel. So go ahead, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's just be magical together. Let's eat for our body type. Have a good night. Bye-bye.